This is West Virginia Oathkeeper. If you follow my content on any of my social media pages, especially TikTok and YouTube, you'll know that I've done quite a few videos replying to the rather moronic and ignorant things that West Virginia Oathkeeper has said and claimed. Keep in mind, this is the same gentleman that said that the United States could take Canada in a day while having a long lunch. Then he narrowed that down to the U.S. Marines could take Canada in a day while having a long lunch. Then he narrowed it down even further and said that his militia, he claims to run the largest militia on the East Coast, that his militia alone could occupy Canada inside of a day while taking a long lunch. And his grand strategy to do so was to go up through the Great Plains, through the Rockies of Canada in his invasion. Now, he's not actually doing anything because he's all talk and no action. He's all sizzle and no steak. In other words, he's full of shit. He talks about it, but he doesn't do anything. This is another idiotic statement that I felt needed to be addressed. I talked about how Chuck Schumer should resign after agreeing to allow the Republicans to get everything they want in the continuing resolution. He should resign. West Virginia Oathkeeper says that Chuck Schumer went along with the Republicans in MAGA to keep secret that he's in the flight list several times. I'm assuming you're talking about the Jeffrey Epstein flight list. From what bullshit right-wing media propaganda source did you pull that information? Where is your source for this? Where is your data for this? Remember, I like to point out a shirt. I know it's backwards, but I like to point out a shirt that my friend, who is a NASA flight director, gave me. Without data, you're just another person with an opinion. So where's your data? Where's your information that Chuck Schumer was on Jeffrey Epstein's flight list? Because I do know somebody who has been proven to be on Jeffrey Epstein's flight list multiple times, and that would be Donald Trump. I know somebody who has been proven to be a rather good friend of Jeffrey Epstein for several years, and that would be Donald Trump. I know somebody who's been caught on camera partying with Jeffrey Epstein in a room full of very young girls, and that would be Donald Trump. I know somebody who can't bring himself to say anything negative about Jeffrey Epstein, and that would be Donald Trump. I know somebody who won't release all of the information about Jeffrey Epstein and the flight logs because he might be in some more areas that we already know about, and that would be Donald Trump. I know somebody who has wished Jeffrey Epstein's friend, Ghislaine Maxwell, who's been arrested and incarcerated for trafficking young girls to Jeffrey Epstein. I know that Donald Trump wished her well. I don't know why anybody would wish her well. But all of those things are true about Donald Trump. You seem to have some information about Chuck Schumer that nobody else has. Do tell.